There, we're good. I fixed it. Oh, man. So let's start over. Hi, my name is Marika, and I am with Handmade by Marika. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. So I do sell the products that I use during the videos I make. If you are interested, just let me know in the comments and I'll get right back to you. Okay, so what I was saying is last week we played with the For Lovely You bundle with the punch and the winner. Let's get to the card first. This is what I was trying to do. Switch over to the screen here and then add my little pretty face here and here. And voila, you should be able to see me now and see what I am doing. So this was the card we made last week. It was with the forever. No, what am I saying, Mariko? I need somebody to with the script up here or something. Lovely You bundle, and we used the gorgeous grape and added a bit of color. The winner is Micheline. So Micheline, hi Marcy. Was just having a little bit of trouble trying to get on. I did get on, but then technology kind of did its own thing and then decided that didn't want to see my face anymore. Hey Rachel, thanks for coming back. So Micheline, I will be getting this card to you in the mail because I think I've had your address before. So thanks again for commenting and sharing. And then if you want to win tonight's card, just do the same. Share and comment. And then that will get you in the draw to win tonight's card. So as the title says, we are playing with the Forever Greenery Suite. Marcy, you'd be surprised how quickly you'd be good at this. It's in your genes, right? Your sister is pretty much into that kind of, well, maybe not Irma, but Scott is for sure. Anyways, this is the suite here. In the suite, you do get those little embossing folders, the lovely Forever Gold laser cut specialty paper, which we will be using tonight. And the ribbon, we are using that. It's, I don't know what it's technically called, but it's a combo ribbon anyways. And shh, don't tell her I said that. We are not using the DSP. Surprise, surprise. We're not using the dies, but we are using the stamp set and the, like I said, this Forever Gold laser cut specialty paper. So hi Matson. So let's get to card making. Okay, I have my card base. Do I have my card base? I don't think I cut it. Zut alors. Okay, so I'll show you what the card that we will get inspired from. So this is the card I made, my first beginner stamp card. So there's no the gold laser cut specialty paper is not, we are not going to use it here because I do want it to just be ink and paper. So nothing more, nothing too fancy. A little bit of ribbon as embellishment though, and that's pretty much it. So I used the Just Jade rectangle here. Let me give you the dimensions of that. It is 3 3/8 by 4 7/8. So like just a line before the 5 inches there. And then I stamped with my early espresso, that leaf from the stamp set. And the sentiment also was stamped in early espresso. And I used some Sahara sand stamped off just to add that little background leaf image in there. So again, we're going to do a stepped up version. So an casual stamper. And then I'll show you the card I made as a avid stamper. Okay, so let me grab a piece of early espresso. I was certain I had made my card base, but then you'll get to see how I make it from scratch, right? So I grab my paper trimmer and I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. Let me make some room here. We need to work on a flat surface. There, this can move over here, and then this can move over here. Oh my god. Can you guys still see me? No, I can't see the comments. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Oh, is it working? I know there was a lot of glitches with Facebook last night. It kept cutting. So are we still feeling that. I hope somebody's gonna message me because now I can't see comments anymore. But I'm just gonna roll with it and hope for the best, that it's still recording. So I'm gonna go at 4 1/4 and using my light gray thingy here, I'm gonna score my paper 4 1/4 and then flip it over and go to 5 1/2 and then use that darker gray and cut it. So there you go. Now you have 2 card bases. That's the fun of it. Let me just message. Your video is fine. Thanks, Rachel. Okay, so I can't see comments, but at least it's recording. So I'll go through the comments afterwards. So you'll get just a very concentrated Marika for comments because I can't see anything. So I appreciate it, Rachel. So now I'm gonna score my card bases and put one aside so whenever I need another early espresso card base, I have it. Now, so let's take in our Just Jade paper. Like I said, it was 3 3/8 by 4 7/8. That's right, just wanted to make sure. And that designer gold laser cut paper, laser cut specialty paper, we're going to use this background here. And I've cut my Just Jade paper a little bigger so that it would give it a frame around it. And then we'd still see it in the background, obviously. So let's glue that on there with our, I'm just going to use some liquid glue and add some little dots here and there behind the leaves, and then we'll be able to just glue it on our Just Jade layer. So I'm just going in, lightly dabbing and putting in little dots of glue because I do want to make sure that it is secure. There. Looks fine to me. Then go straight on. Like I said, I left a little border around. So I measured my gold piece and I added just 1/8 of an inch around, all the way around. So there you go. Pretty on its own, isn't it? I think it is. And now we're gonna bring in our ribbon and make a bow similar to this here. So I have a tool that my daddy made for me that was inspired, well, I'm a copycat. I copied from my team leader, Ange McKay. So this is a bow maker. It comes with holes in there. You could make it as long as you want or small as you want, and then you just get some little dowels here and you put them in wherever, depending how large or wide you want your bow to be. And let me show you how it works. So you take your ribbon. Now I'm right-handed, but I think it's still doable with a left hand. I'd have to ask my left hand friend. We tried figuring it out last time and I had to do it for her, but I'm like, because I can't, I'm sorry, I don't know how to help you. So you start on your right side, you wrap it around both dowels. Now you'll crisscross, the shorter end will be on the top part of the crisscross. Does that make sense? And then you're going to push it under and all the way through. So now it's on the other side completely of the dowel. So your left hand is on the top and your right hand is pulling down here. Now you're going to bring it over, and I'm keeping a good tension here because I want to keep it tight and not too loose. Now we're going to switch our hands trying to grab both ends of the ribbon here. So my right hand will go, yes, you can still see it. My right hand will go and grab the top piece or the shorter piece, and my left hand will keep pulling lightly on the bottom piece here. And we're going to make it go around. So under So our right piece here, the top piece, which is in our right hand, will go under, and then I'm going to go grab the little tail and make it go through the loop, the hole, and then wiggle it till it's tight enough, and my bow, both my loops are are actually the same size. So this knot here is secure and will not go anywhere. You can pull on it as hard as you want. It's not going anywhere. So this would be our little bow, and then we're going to wrap it around our Just Jade, depending. So this end here might be too short to go around. Let's see. Oh, it could be good. We're all set. Then it'll be all good. Now we're done with our bow maker. Thank you, bow maker. It was nice seeing you. It's been a while. Okay, so we're going to cut the excess off because now that we figured out it'll be long enough, I'm just going to go over here, cut that off, and we're done with the ribbon. Now we're going to bring in some glue dots. I have my old paper pumpkin glue dots, and I'm just going to put them behind here on the knot itself. Remove the backing, put another one just to make sure everything is secure when we glue it to our card base. Well, no, it's not technically the card base itself, but our card layer. There you go. And voila. So now I'm going to add more glue dots to where I want my ribbon to stick and make it look like it's straight on there. There. Sorry, I keep looking down because I try to get over the ribbon itself, the piece. Let me try and stay away here. I can line it up with there. Remove our little backing, and there. Voila. So we'll tuck that behind. Isn't it cute? Ah, it's just so pretty. I love those bows. They're just so gorgeous. I need one here. I should put one on my head. Should have made an extra one. Ooh, so gorgeous. And glue dot behind. Glue dot behind. That might not be enough. I might have to add more than just a glue dot. We're going to go in with some dimensionals. Do I? No. No dimensionals on this layer here. And then this will go on, sorry, top right there. It's so cute already. Ah! Okay, so let's actually glue that down. So I'm going to add some liquid glue behind here so that it does stick. I don't want to put too much because that ribbon is really like not see-through but thin, so the glue does go through it. So I'm going to put enough glue, still add a little more there. There, that is not going anywhere. And let's glue that down. There. Voila. So that's done. Now for our sentiment. And then, oh no, I wanted to stamp and fussy cut one of the leaves. So we're going to stamp. Oh, I should have taken out a piece of Very Vanilla. Oh, I got some envelopes out, but I realized that I use Very Vanilla. So we're going to use a Very Vanilla envelope. Which? We're going to use this one here. Now, which color are we going to stamp it? I think we're going to keep going with the early espresso. Just because I do want to keep it as simple as I can. So let me go grab a scrap of Very Vanilla that is hopefully big enough for me to stamp on. I'll use that. Oh man, I don't have a scrap that's big enough. Okay, so we're gonna make a new scrap, people. Then let me grab my I always think that I'm all set and ready to go, and I'm missing a piece somewhere. Very vanilla. I'm gonna need a new sheet. A whole new sheet. This is over there. At least I'm putting it back, right? It's a good thing. I was in a cleaning mood before I came on live, so hopefully my cleaning mood will stick after the live and I get to clean back there. Because I'm getting excited to start gathering again. I missed my ladies. I need you in here. So let's stamp it with our early espresso. Now this is a distinctive stamp set, so I'm going to try and stamp it off first and see what the second generation looks like. Let's go for a full-on early espresso, but I'm not going to go too heavy on it. And voila. Hold it there for a breath. So pretty. I cracked myself up. Oh dear, I'm hilarious. Now, my chamois is probably hiding, yes, under my catalog here. I just ran it underwater before coming on because it was pretty dry. I think it's been a while since I've used it. Okay, now we're going to fussy cut that out. I could use the dies, but lately I've just been fussy cutting. There was another stamp set I used this weekend, and I'm like, you have the dies. Just use your die cutting machine. Die cutting machine! Oh, guys, did you hear? It'll be available September 1st. Ooh, do your happy dance. Happy dance. So the regular size Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine will be available to customers September 1st. But to demonstrators, we get to order it August 4th. So that'll be on my order then for sure. And the mini won't be available till later. So we didn't get any details on the mini die cutting machine, unfortunately. So, oops. Oh, I need to stay in view, right? I can't, So now you'll get to see my funny faces when I fussy cut. I get right into it. But I love it so much. Because that's all I can concentrate on, so can't think of anything else. Can't think of, oh, I need to do this. Oh, shoot. The laundry needs to get done. Oh, shoot. What are we eating for supper? Nope. Sorry. Can't think right now. Fussy cutting. I love it. What was I talking about? Die cutting machine. Oh, yeah. I could use a die, but I'm not. I rather fussy cut. I really do enjoy it. It's peaceful. Maybe boring for you guys. I apologize. But we're only going to fussy cut this one here. And then stamp our sentiment. And we're done. Then I get to show you the Avid card. I went all out with the ribbon. We were fighting, me and it. Other big news, Vincent is 11 months old today. Another month, and it's been a year since we have him in our house. My little roommate. He is quite a pleasure to have, though. It's crazy. I love him so much. I really do. Okay, so here is our fussy cut little leaf embellishment. Now, for our sentiment, I just used a scrap of Very Vanilla. I had a square in my scrap bag that you just saw. It is 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. It really was. I just pulled it out and I'm like, oh, perfect. So this piece here is Sahara sand. It was not a perfect scrap though. I had to cut it at 1 7/8 by 1 7/8. So it's a perfect square, and we are going to stamp the perfect sentiment in our perfect square. Let's bring out our early espresso again, and we are going to stamp to a friend that makes me smile. Such a pretty smile. I actually have a pretty smile today. I went to the dentist. Is it glowing? Probably not. And if you notice, I have a nice scar. That's Vincent. He was sharing his Easter eggs with me and said, "Here, Mom, take a bite." Ooh, thanks, hun. It's very nice of you. Okay, now I have to make sure that it's straight. So, apology needed here because I have the glare. I have no clue what I'm doing. Let's cross our fingers. We can always stamp on the other side. No worries. Ooh, it's pretty good. There we go. We don't need the other side. But remember, a paper has 2 sides, always. Let's clean that off. And bring in some dimensionals. I have a strip here because I always cut my dimensionals in half. We should, you guys want to do that? Add that little leaf there? I think we should. Okay, agreed. Let's do that. Just a little bit more of stamping. You guys don't want to leave me yet, do you? I have to go clean if you guys go. I love it when I'm in a cleaning mode though. Mood, all of the above. I think Dave likes it too. He is the organized one in the couple. So I'm gonna stamp it right on there. I did stamp off just because I just wanted to be a little hint of Sahara sand. Or you could always try early espresso, stamp it like 3 times off, and then boom, on your paper. It would still just be perfect. That's the fun part of stamping off. You still get the same color, just toned down. It's amazing. It's like a faded early espresso. Homemade faded early espresso. Now, let's glue that on our Sahara sand. Just trying to make sure everything is... Thanks, Rachel! For somebody who's not seeing any comments, or if you're even still there, I appreciate it. Like I said, I will go back and answer all your questions or reply to your comments. Hopefully I'll be able to laugh with you as you are laughing with me or at me. Doesn't matter. I can take it. There we go. So we just glued that on our Sahara sand layer so it gives it a nice border. Now my dimensionals right over here. And oh, we didn't glue that down, right? We need to glue this down too. So I like the effect that it's kind of lifting up here, so it gives texture or layers to our card. So I'm going to leave it like that and just put a tiny bit of glue on the stem down there. So I just put glue there. Trust me, it will stick. And I'm going to poke it behind, ooh, please go, the ribbon there. And hold it there for a breath. It's all about breathing. Ah, it's so pretty. And then floof your bow again, just to make it all nice and plump. And then our sentiment will go on the edge here. Ta-da! It's so pretty! I love it! Ah, I really like it. So here was our first card. No gold, just very simple, still very elegant and pretty. And then we brought in the gold, Forever Gold laser cut specialty paper. And now for the Avid card, I brought in more dies. I did not fussy cut and I added some of that little ribbon. So here it is. So pretty. I took out the ornate dies. Is that what it's called? Is it the ornate? I think it is. Just ornate dies. Pretty sure. So this was the dies that were with the Halloween stamp set in the last year's holiday catalog. It's still in the catalog, people. So I added here that little gold trim. I just ripped it apart and used just those little pieces. How would you threads? Like it's all whooshed up. And then I fussy cut. No, I said I did not fussy cut. I used the dies with vellum here on this piece here. So one of the dies just die cuts this foliage, leafage. I don't know. And I stamped it with early espresso again, and that's it. So everything here is on dimensionals though. So our Just Jade is on dimensionals and our sentiment is on dimensionals also. So there you go, guys. If you did like, comment, please comment. Even if I can't reply right now, I will go back and reply to you all. And share, of course. I really do appreciate it. And if you have any questions, like I said, I sell all these products here. Let me know if you're interested. And also, forgot, this is my June class. So if you're interested, we won't be making this card because now you can already make it. But this is the stamp set that we are using for our June class, Forever Bundle. Forever Fern Bundle. I hope you enjoyed. I wish you all a great evening and another great week. A nice sun out there. And that's it. I always have a hard time letting you guys go. I just want you to stay with me and craft all night. But we have to cut it short. So have a great evening. See you all next week. Thanks. Bye.